Warning, due to adult language and humor, the following content may not be suitable for any viewers under the age of 18. Viewer discretion is strongly advised. The views and opinions expressed during the following live stream or video content are those of the individual and may not reflect those of others. Thank you.
You're gone!
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, and welcome one and all to PACIFIC414 Pop Talk. I have some breaking news from the Hollywood Reporter here this Monday, March 20th, 2023. And as you can see there by the headline, they're calling it a shocker. Victoria Alonso exits Marvel Studios. She has been with Marvel Studios in the role of executive producer since 2012's first Avengers movie. She was part of Iron Man in 2008 as a producer. And this goes on to say the following about what is going on here. And we start off by going like this. Victoria Alonso, the longtime and high profile Marvel Studios executive whose time with the company dates back to the first Iron Man, has left the studio, multiple sources tell The Hollywood Reporter. The reason for the exit are unclear, but she parted ways with Marvel on Friday, sources say. One of those reasons I could speculate and guess and give my opinion on is the fact that Phase 4 didn't fare too well, and Phase 5 with Ant-Man and Wasp: Quantum of Solace isn't off to a spectacular start. It's actually a dud. I did see Quantum Mania or Quantum of Solace, whatever you want to call it. I know I call it Quantum of Solace. You might as well call it Quantum of Boredom because that's what it was. When I saw the movie, it was boring. It wasn't like previous Marvel movies that you used to go into and you're on the edge of your seat from the moment the action starts picking up. But get back to this article, it says Alonso has been with the company since the earliest days of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, establishing an enviable 17-year run and watching the studio grow from operating above a Mercedes Benz dealership in Beverly Hills to being acquired by Disney. During her tenure, the MCU became the highest grossing franchise in film history. Well, if you look at the recent box office numbers, this is definitely fatigue. And there's something that I've been saying here on Pop Talk over and over again. Marvel needed to take a break after Endgame, a good 5 to 10 year break. This way, they can formulate new ideas and have an actual outline for where they want their story to go from the next movies to the next Avengers game. This article continues by saying Alonso joined the studio in 2006 as chief of visual effects and post production and helped launch the Marvel Cinematic Universe as a co producer on 2008's Iron Man. She also served as co producer on Iron Man 2 and Thor, along with Captain America the First Avenger. Alonso was up to executive producer on The Avengers, the landmark film that grossed 1.5 billion and took Marvel to new heights, providing that the concept of the shared cinematic universe could really work. Alonso has served as executive producer on Marvel's subsequent releases and also worked on its Disney Plus TV series. In 2021, she was promoted to president, physical and post production, visual effects, and animation production. Last year, she also produced the Oscar nominated international feature Argentina, 1985. Her departure comes in the shadow of Ant Man and Wasp Quantum Mania's poor showing at the box office among critics and fans. Like I said, it was boring. It wasn't exciting like previous Marvel movies. In addition to her behind the scenes work, Alonso has been an important ambassador for the studio's representation efforts and was outspoken during Disney's dispute with Florida over its Don't Say Gay bill. As long as I'm at Marvel Studios, I will fight for representation, Alonso, who is gay, said at the time. She was named one of the People in Espanol magazine's most influential Hispanic women in 2019 and 2020 and has been featured on the Hollywood Reporter's Women in Entertainment Power 100 list multiple times. What does this spell for the future of Marvel? Does this say that Disney is tired of losing money and they want to make a course correction? Or is this just an exit eh, that best way I'm going to put it that they're trying to cover something up because Feige's job is on the line? That's my question to all of you. Is Feige's job on the line? Is Victoria Alonso the first domino to fall? Who else will fall from not only Marvel Studios, but are we going to get breaking news about somebody leaving Lucasfilm? After all, these studios are losing money. Look at Shazam: Fury of the Gods. That movie only made 30.5 million over the weekend, and that's pretty low. That's abysmal. So, again, my question to all of you is Kevin Feige's job next? What other steps are coming for Marvel as far as people being let go from their contracts? That's what I want to know. I don't see Disney and Marvel and Lucasfilm turning around anytime soon, even with people being let go. Who who is still there in the shadows? Who's still there at the company that'll take over? And will that person make the next direction better than what it currently is? Or will it become even worse? I'm not going to get my hopes up too high yet. I want to see who replaces Victoria Alonso in her position, if anyone, and go from there. A lot of speculation can occur right now, but in my opinion, we need to wait because you don't even know who's going to replace her. Yes, she is gone. Yes, she was an advocate for the LGBTQ community. But who else lies there at Marvel Studios, Disney, that it will take over and they may not be any better? Or even if they are better, who's to say that Marvel can even recover? Again, it's superhero fatigue. It's Marvel comic book movie fatigue, DC movie fatigue. We've been getting comic book movies since the early 2000s and it keeps going and going and going and people just want a break. Why do you think the box office numbers are so low? Especially for Ant-Man and Wasp. Not to say Ant-Man was one of those movies that hit it out of the gate. No, no, the first Ant-Man didn't do very well. The second Ant-Man barely edged that one out, and it looks like Quantum Mania is going to be a complete and total dud. But I'm curious to know what you all have to think. Please leave your comments down in the comment section below. And if you like this video or any other content here on the Pacific414 YouTube channel, consider subscribing to the channel, sharing out the video, hitting the like button on other videos, because I not only talk about pop culture news and in this case, pop culture breaking news, but I also do game streams and on occasion I will talk some baseball. So, thank you all for watching this video. Have yourself a great morning, great afternoon, great evening, and as always, take care.